I've been taking my time, taking all of your time, taking all of your time.
Hey, my trendies, trendsetters, and my trendy tribe. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me see. I gotta wait on the delay, Let me sound check Annette says yes. Okay. If you're new to my channel, I do greetings, but I will pin in the comments when I am done with the greetings in case you don't want to be here for the live and everything. But I do like to say hi to my people. Okay, so Robin Powell, welcome to the Trendy Tribe. And Robin, it's not just you, but I already got your name added. So everyone that has joined in the last days I have not been live, y'all, hold on. Let me take this down. Hold on. Let me take Beyonce down. Where is it at? You got to bring it in. Welcome, welcome. Love to have you. I hope you enjoy my fit.
Oh, bring it in. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Yeah.
Yes, I saw y'all joining, and thank you so much. We'll go over it again, but of course, we got our Charnita's World watch along tonight. I'll be dropping that link on Patreon and the YouTube membership tab, so you only have to be a member on one side. Don't join both because you're getting the same either way. It feels like more people like YouTube because of the badge and things like that, and some of the emojis. But yeah, either way, you get the same content. Okay, so thank you, Robin. Hey, Danny, one of my sweet sisters. Danny is part of the Mod Squad. Thank you so much for being here and holding it down. Hey, Flower Bloom. Hey, Cynthia Arrington, Pamela Durance, Deborah Jackson, Patricia Dyer, Z Frenchie is in the house. Trending. Yes, my big sis Peaches and Cream is here. She is also part of the Mod Squad. She's becoming one of those hard Mod Squad workers like Linda Gamble. Hey, Miss Lady One. Hey, Deuce Johnson. Let me see. And I'm so sorry. Hey, Veronica Monroe. You probably replied to me, but yeah, I replied to you because I needed to know I have 3 different shades of blue, Veronica. Hey, Crystal Gal. Good morning. Thank you. I enjoyed that last night. I actually was gonna ask y'all about it. Hey, Brenda Wallace. Let me see. I see y'all saying hey to each other. Shan, my legal eagle, and sometimes as she calls herself the legal thug, part of the Mod Squad is here. Hey, Shan. Hey, Brenda Wallace. I probably already said hey, but I see y'all saying it. I don't know if I said it or not. Hold on, I'm going down. Bama girl, butterfly kisses. Hi, Linnell Seiler. How are you? Linnell, you're gonna have to stop typing J in there though. I'm gonna have to go ahead and time you out because I'm not blocking right now, but I'll time you out. So, Maz, if you see another J after I said what I just said, you're going to have to time her out. I don't know what's going on with that. Hey, Deval girl. Hey, girl, what's the tea? Terry T, baby. Deshonda Jones, our resident nurses up in the house. Hey, Deshonda. I'm going to have you up for some just medical talk one day, Deshonda. I'm saying it out loud because I mean it. Hey, Demi Bell. Demi Bell was up yesterday looking gorgeous with her locks. Hey, V's girl. Rhonda F. Sound checker net. Let me see. La Tigre is here. Okay, I'm going one more scroll, then I'll stop y'all. Jesse Bradley Lewis. Hey, Miss Kia, Renee Robinson. Netta, hi. Thank you for letting me know you can hear me. Elisa Triplet. And G Tina, you are at my last part of my scroll. Okay. Please, if you would like to support my channel, I do draw. So this is my art that you see on this. I would love if you visit my store and support me through that way. Everything right now is technically going to my trip because I did get my ticket to go see Melody and Mimosas with Melody. So please support the channel if you don't mind by supporting my art. Of course, if you like to do super chats, I'll take that too. My Cash App would be, well, no, my Cash App isn't scrolling anymore because it takes away from my new aesthetic. But y'all, just please support any way you would like to. But if you cannot, you just being here is still support. Please believe that. The fact that you took your time to be here. So, all right. Going to the checklist now. Okay, so let's take this down. Pass it around. Let me see. I missed y'all. Happy Friday. Okay, let me take this down too. Happy Friday. Okay. All right. So we got our news set up. Let me make sure I have the right. Hopefully that's the one. Let me test it out. Nope. Why does it play like that? Hold on, y'all.
Hey.
Okay. We're going to have to make it do what it do like that, like Shar's Reality says. Let me see this one. Hold on. Man, you playing with me? Hold on, y'all. I can't see it till it's like already kind of happening. So I just got to adjust this real fast. Boy, I tell you, you're playing with the aesthetics. There we go. Save. There we go. Okay. So we're going to go through our stories. This is not our first story, but that's one of our stories. Let's start off with a positive, and then we have other positives. I'm going to sprinkle the positives in so we can kind of, just stay kind of equal and balanced over here because it'd be a lot of bad news, So, hey, everybody that's coming in. So what we're going to start with is actually the HBCU alum, Black History. So let me bring that up. Shout out to, it says a Tennessee State University. This is from Historically Black Sense Instagram channel. And it says a Tennessee State University alum is the first Black woman to help discover an element on the periodic table. It says back in 2010, Tennessee State graduate Clarice Phelps worked on a project at the Oak Ridge National Laboratory. I was going to say laboratory, y'all, because I be saying them both ways. That led to the discovery of element number 117 called tennessine on the periodic table. I got chills as I read this. So I haven't watched the clip because I wanted to save it and watch it with y'all. So we're all getting our first impression from this right now. So let me give y'all better sound audio. And immediately, once I play the clip, please let me know, 1 in the chat, you can hear it, or 2 in the chat, you cannot. So when you see the video moving, please let me know if you can hear it. I don't ever want to assume that it's just acting right. So let me see here.
STEM careers. Good morning, Tennessee anchor Teesa Smith sat down with Phelps to learn more about her life story.
This is probably one of the most fascinating interviews I'm going to get to do. I'm so excited to talk to you, Clarice. You are phenomenal. So first, let's just talk about tennessine and your hand in helping discover this element. So in 2012, it was myself and a team of other people at ORNL where we worked to purify one of the elements used as the target material for the confirmation discovery of element 117. Okay, you make it sound so simple. And maybe it is, it's not. But let's talk about how significant you being a part of this team really is. Did you even realize you would be one of the first Black woman to have a hand in discovering an element?
No, I didn't. I mean, going into it, it was just one of the things that we had to do that day. We have to purify this berkelium. And so we did, and it took us a couple of months. And then you just kind of move on to the next project. And that's how it was. And it wasn't until many, many years later that I found out that that's what happened. I was like, oh, I didn't even know. Surely there's got to be somebody else. But apparently there wasn't.
I love looking at your resume and all that you've done to get to this point in your career. Was this always a love for you as a child?
Yeah, really, it was. I really loved science and tinkering with stuff, taking apart things, putting them back together. My 7th grade science teacher, who provided me with my first Mae Jemison poster. Then 10th grade, my chemistry teacher, then moving on and getting my bachelor's in chemistry. So I always really loved science.
And you went to TSU, an historically
Yes,
Black college and university.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
So what's the path for you right now? What are you doing?
So right now I'm currently working on my doctorate in nuclear engineering at UT. So go Big Orange. And hopefully, well, everyone asks like, well, when are you going to be done? And I will say, hopefully soon.
Now, Black women only.
Okay, y'all. Hopefully you can hear me again. Hopefully y'all said the audio was good, so thank you. Yes, this is amazing, right? This is so nice. I was like, yes, thank you, algorithm, for knowing I would want to see something like this. Okay, good morning, everybody that's coming. Hey, Jamie. Deidre, you gonna make me pop this trunk early? I got you, Deidre, because we going.
All right, we going. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside.
Thank you so much for the super sticker. You already know, like I said, mimosas with melody. Thank you. And it is March 1st, so happy Women's History Month. I put it in my thing, so y'all know one of these sketchy Saturdays is dedicated to, I think it was Phenomenal Woman theme or something. I gotta go back, but I think I put it in my notes to make sure I didn't forget how it was called. Because my sis said, "Don't play me. I'm always supporting." So yes, if you put it in your store, I'm gonna get it. So y'all look out for that. I know it's positive for women. I can't remember the actual phrase because it was new to me, but yes. So thank you so much, Deidre. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Where the blessings reside, Joyce. Hey, my middle sis, Journey to Jasmine. Since you're in here, I think the next topic I'll bring up is our show last night. I'll skip around to that. So let me knock this one off. Shout out to this phenomenal Black woman. The Tennessean is the element name, and just out here purifying elements, doing her thing, and then they discover the element. Like, that is so cool. Okay. I want to check it off my list. Here it goes. Okay. So let's go to, since my middle sis is in here, Journey to Jasmine. We have me as the big sis, middle sis, Journey to Jasmine, and here for hot tea is the little sis, right? So we had our show last night. Did I take it down? Hopefully I still have it. Hold on. Here we go. So last night, this was our show, and we actually, okay, so this gets lower views because we are covering other trending topics. So we would love it in hot tea. But if y'all would please support when we also go live for this. We keep it a tight hour. We are on schedule. And I know I look like I'm the one being the time person that's really strict, but I promise you, behind the scenes, they said we got to keep it to an hour. So we have our segments with certain times. It was very fun. How I See It TV, Demi Bell, and others came up to just say hi or give their opinion. It was 60 seconds, so it's not a long panel when people come up. We just quick fire, just giving our thoughts real fast. It was so fun. I didn't realize it. I was trolling here for hot tea by putting up that heavenly picture. Hold on, let me show if I still got it, if I ain't take it out. She might be in the bushes. I'm sorry, sis. I'm just gonna show it though. Y'all, she was like, no. But that was the picture of Heavenly real fast. But we had a time. We had the big dummy, or your big dummy. That's the thing for Heavenly and NECA. But we talk about all kinds of stuff. You can see a couple things behind our heads here. But please support that, because we actually would love for this to be one of our long-term projects to work together. I hear that we do actually balance each other out very well. We are not the same. So therefore, it is more fun because we don't approach things the same way. So you kind of get 3 different things for one. You know, and it's really fun. And they are so funny because they see me being a stickler for my stuff. And then like Jazz will tell you she's all laissez-faire. That's how she says it. You know, like she's like, I'm just flowing out here. So I love the dynamics. It is great. So please support us by just watching, you know, watch on Journey to Jasmine's channel. She is monetized. I love that for my sis. Congratulations. It happened in February, I believe. And of course, Here for High Tea is always doing her thing. She will work an algorithm. So just support. And I thank y'all so much. Sherry said, get my man out the trunk. Let me pop the trunk. Thank you so much, Sherry. Hold on, because we going.
All right, we going. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside.
Thank you. And I guess I'm going to segue this into, oh, you know what? Let me read your comments about it first. Then I got to segue into something else. Good morning, Kat. Shan said she had a time. Yeah, Shan came up there too. She said, y'all ain't going to do Toya like this. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Journey to Jasmine said it's like y'all are getting a sneak peek into our conversations. It is, right? Yes, because what we talked about it behind scenes, and then we get to talk about it in front of the camera. About a week ago. Congratulations, Middle Sis, for your monetization. Yes, shout out to Middle Sis. Hey, everybody. Color Me Entertained. Color Me Entertained did a great review, and she caught footage I didn't catch on the first episode 1 of Charnita's World. Please go support her. She's a content creator. And I loved your review. She definitely kept it so level in the sense of, look, I got to name some of my critiques with also some things that I love. So she was very balanced about it. She is a millimeter, you know, so I really enjoyed her feedback. So please go check that out. We're going to get into Charnita's World in a little bit about what's coming today and other things too. I got a couple things I want to play for y'all. Yes, thank you for tuning into our show. And we're not in a tight hour, y'all. So you don't have to worry. At 12:30, I'm not going to be like, we got to go. I'm not on a tight hour today. So we're going to cover everything on my thumbnail. We are just chilling, okay? We haven't talked in a while. How y'all doing? You know? So don't worry. No tight hour today. What I wanted to segue in was saying that when your favorite content creators are not always covering Love and Marriage Huntsville, now that doesn't mean we ain't covering Melody, but Love and Marriage Huntsville, you know, specifically on some things. Because for me, I had to put my head in the sand on what was happening this week. I honestly, and I don't want to know the specifics. I was warned that it would get me in a place I wouldn't like, so I therefore just didn't consume content period about it. But you can't help but see a thumbnail real quick. But I did not go listen to anything. But what I'm asking is, as we diversify ourselves while still hanging on to our core, because my core is Melody Cherie, hashtag Love and Marriage, or not hashtag, but / Love and Marriage Huntsville. So I will not abandon that. I'm just saying, as we cover other content, please support us in being diverse for you. Because if you are going to listen to other content creators that you are used to also covering stuff outside of Love and Marriage Huntsville, please support us the same way so we can make sure we keep bringing y'all good content, our opinions, because it really is just our opinions, you know. And I thank you in advance, because I know you will if you can. April said a fun time was had last night. Thank you. She said, you ladies are great. Yes, Color Me Entertained. I honestly, I try to only say it if I honestly mean it. And I will say that I really feel people would enjoy your feedback, your commentary. So shout out to you for doing the work, because you could tell you took notes, you really thought about it. So shout out to you. Okay. So yeah, that's all you, sis. So please go check out Color Me Entertained. It's COLOUR Me Entertained. I won't touch it. I'm not going to touch it. So, okay, let's go ahead and touch, should we do, y'all, okay, yeah, because we're naturally on it. So we'll go ahead and go into Kim K's question. Let me check off my other thing real fast before we go into it to make sure I don't get lost later. Okay. All right. So yes, what I found out, because I was all in the comments showing my behind, not too much. Y'all know I ain't too crazy, but I was showing my behind just a little bit. Like, when are we getting to see episode 1 again? Because I see it's Friday. And I'm sitting here assuming we're about to see episode 2. So I'm like, when do we get to see? We need to rewatch it. I need it on demand. So right now it's still not on demand yet. It is tonight. What we will see at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time will be an encore of episode 1. Okay. Oh, let me take this down and put something else up real fast because that's not what we're talking about right now. Hold on. Did I bookmark our girl? Okay, I'll put this one up and we're gonna play that too in a little bit. But yeah, because we're talking about Charnita right now. So I want to put up something that had Charnita on it. Yes, it can be emotionally draining. Y'all protect your peace. Yeah, support the other content. Okay. Jasmine says she's dropping a Black Mafia family review today. I believe that's what that says. Thank you, Indigo Girl. So yes, so Charnita, it will be an encore at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm gonna treat it like it was coming out the first night. I'm still dropping the link so we can do our watch along, although we will be rewatching episode 1. And I'm dropping the link to members only, Patreon and YouTube. I will still do a review on the parts I didn't see, and also a tiny recap on the stuff that I already talked about when we did the review last time. But this will be some people's first time seeing it. So please multi-stream again, multiple platforms, because hopefully they have prepared for the love that we are ready to share to them. Okay. So yeah, just show the support like it was the first night. I also like here for Hot Tea saying, hey Nubian. Now they do have a lot of shows on there if you've seen their on-demand section, but Nubian, tap into us, into the crowd, get some other shows. We need to see some renovation, like she said, some renovation shows. Mr. Trennant also was saying that as soon as he heard about it, he was like, they need a renovation show. We need some real estate, heavy on the real estate, because we never really got it when we were looking for it. So give us some real estate type shows, renovation, home buying, all the things. We want to see it. What else? All kinds of stuff. Hirati had a lot of good suggestions. So Nubian, we are ready, and please always plan that you will get this type of support when it comes to the millimeters. We appreciate you. Please give us a lot of updates via your Instagram or whatever. We want to know. You might think you're oversharing. I promise you, you're not. Please, because we will talk about it. All we need is the information from you so we can support, legitimately support. So I am a big person on communication and not having misunderstandings as much as possible. So please, Nubian, just give us the updates. But that was my bad. So if y'all go under their posts and you see me saying, well, what about episode 1? And the caption, they have a caption in all caps that says episode 1 encore. My bad. I was assuming we were going to see episode 2. And then I was like, well, where will episode 1 be? But they were talking about episode 1. So I'm sorry. I apologize, Nubian, but I will leave my comment up because some people reply and I didn't want their reply to go disappear if I deleted my comment. Hey, Jess Angel. That's Duchess from the Queen Shiba Palace. She got me playing in the background. I love it. Okay. Well, I'm not getting anything now, but we did address. Yes, we all concurred that of course it was targeting certain content creators, 21 Tay, but we definitely covered that, and they don't want it. They don't want the smoke, is what I'm gonna say. Protect your chi. Yes, Chronicles of Kim K. Let's see here. They have a show on Stars. Okay. Let me see. I'm catching up. Yes, Chronicles Kim K. I had 6 devices last time. We need an HGTV-like feel. We do. I haven't heard of Married to Real Estate. Oh, it's on HGTV. Okay, Kim Jones. I had not heard of that. Okay. Chronicles of Kim K said, I live for a renovation. Yes, the House Hunters. We need a House Hunters type thing. Yes. And fashion shows. Yes. Love it. Okay. So now we're staying on Charnita. I'm going to play this because this is a little promo that she has, and I am trying to cover her like I would try to kind of cover Melody. So I'm going to play this, and then also if her live is still posted, it wasn't long, but she was just being so grateful for the things that she had, and she was talking about her land. So we're going to watch this and then go into her other video. So let me go ahead and switch out the audio, and y'all, when you start seeing them move, let me know if you can hear the audio. I don't want to assume that y'all can hear it. Okay, so here we go.
Tell me why we're here. We are here because
Never mind, don't worry about it. Look, this is boy comedian Jesse McDonald, and we out here with Charnita's World, and she got the TV show, and she gonna put me in there because they say all the women on there is getting their tubes tied, and that's the best thing I've heard since Thanksgiving. And y'all make sure y'all tune in. Tell them where can they find it at.
You can find me at Nubian TV. Download that app today. Go to Nubian TV. Download that app.
Yep,
Charnita's World.
Yep, come in. All my handicapped people coming. Y'all come on, roll up. If you're in a wheelchair, come on in. Come on, roll up, man. I'm telling you, we got handicapped parking everywhere. And women gonna be coming just for them because I'm already married. I can't be.
Watch Charnita's World coming soon.
We gonna be there.
Okay. Oh, can you hear me? Hold on. Let me see. Okay, that's the first one. So that was her promo, and we're here to support, so we got to show her promo. And then, hold on, y'all. Hold on. I got to get the other. I think I got to go to her actual page to get her other one. Because I think that this is consistent with her personality that we've seen. If you haven't watched me interview her, please go check out the interview. She also has done other interviews. So please support the content creators that have interviewed her. We are just out here just trying to show unity. So let me focus because I'm talking and not focusing. So let me find did she take it down? Oh no, it's here. It's here. Yay. Okay. I'm glad she didn't take it down. All right. So this is her just showing, like, I think, is this her at her house still or is it somewhere else? Y'all, I can't tell the background now, but either way, we get to experience her personality. So I'm gonna still play it. I just can't tell from the start if this is the same one. Thank you, Donna. We enjoyed each other. We were cracking up. So thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it too. Hold on. Okay, I gotta change the audio. There we go.
So it's an amazing morning. I gotta show y'all something because this is so cool. Like, I'm starting renovations at my house, and the backyard I'm gonna get like cleaned out. So like, I want to like show y'all how excited I am. So we're gonna start with the renovations like in the backyard. So I wanted to kind of show y'all. So that's my backyard, and that's like literally, do y'all see it? All my land back there. So I'm like walking around to show you guys how, hey y'all, how I'm getting it cleaned out. Look, the pool, y'all don't mind the pool. There's no swimming going on. It's winter time. But we cover up our pool during the cold months. Well, I got something to show y'all. I'm so excited. Y'all ready? Let me see. I ain't too good with this live stuff. I'm trying to see. When I show y'all, I want to turn my camera. What button y'all I pressed to? Okay, I see it. I was looking for how I turn my camera, y'all. I'm like, I always go live on Facebook, so like I'm kind of getting used to this Instagram live. And oh my gosh, my new supporters, my already supporters, y'all so sweet, and y'all look out for me. Y'all are so, I just love y'all. I just love y'all so much. So let me show y'all this. This is actually my first time seeing it too. So y'all gonna be shocked with me. That's my pool, y'all. But let me show y'all this. Hold on, how do I get out of here? Hold on, I gotta get. Okay, let me turn the camera first. All right. Hold on, I got a whole bunch of stuff right here, y'all. Okay, so I'm going out the gate. Okay, so y'all, we're gonna see it together. If I can get the gate. My husband don't know I'm back here. Oh my gosh. Y'all, look at that. It's cleaned out. Oh my gosh. Look at all my land back here. Y'all, look. Oh my God. My husband is so dope. Y'all, look at this. Oh my gosh, y'all, look. Look, y'all. Oh my gosh. Oh my Lord.
Okay, I'll stop it there because I still got a lot of topics for y'all. To answer your question, August 7th, you must, August 7th, are you a new subscriber? Because first of all, welcome over to the Trinity Tribe, but she is, so Melody Shari is from Love and Marriage Huntsville. Melody now co-owns a Black-owned TV network called Nubian TV. Charnita's already been doing her thing, but now she has her own show on Nubian TV, and it's just now airing. It's going to do an encore of episode 1 tonight. But Charnita is a lot of things. She's into real estate. She's a motivational speaker. She is oh y'all, I'm sorry. She has a smart tax. She owns her own businesses and all these things, and she's just trying to share her life and how she came from a very not so great place in Alabama. She still lives in Alabama, but she's not in that neighborhood anymore. So she's just sharing her life and her journey with us. So that's Charnita. That was her on live, just, chilling with the people, showing some of her life and everything. But yeah, welcome. Okay, let's see here. Do I have anything else? Oh, I wanted to, y'all, I'm not even being funny on this one, but she posted it and I had a question. No, maybe it's still going then. It was in her stories. Dang, because I was wondering who was she talking about, but I still see it up here. Okay, it already happened if it happened. Never mind. Then I ain't gonna bring it up because I don't want to be messy. I don't want to bring her into mess that she is not involved in. So I ain't even gonna ask that question. Because I thought I was gonna see something. I don't see it. Thank you, Ro Reacts. Okay. So let's go on to maybe Oprah. We're gonna do Oprah next. So shout out to Charnita. We are doing another watch along tonight with the members, and y'all just stream from multiple platforms. Okay, so let me go. Oprah. Okay. I'm gonna read this to y'all. The headline from the Shade Room says, can y'all hear me clearly again? I think I changed my audio. Hold on. Let me double check. Okay, yeah. We're good. The headline from Shade Room says, Oprah Winfrey to step down from Weight Watchers board after previously revealing her use of weight loss medication. Her shares in the company will be donated to NMAAHC. And okay, they spelled it out. The National Museum of African American History and Culture. Okay, so the Shade Room says it looks like it's an end of an era when it comes to Oprah Winfrey and Weight Watchers. It was announced that Oprah will be stepping down from the company's board after almost 10 years. According to The Hollywood Reporter, the company shared that Oprah announced her decision to not stand for re-election earlier this week. She joined the board and became the face of the company back in 2015. Although she will be stepping down from the board, she will still be working to advocate for weight, health, and obesity issues. Her decision comes after last December when she revealed she used weight loss medication as a tool to manage. Aside from stepping down from the board, she also announced that she'll be donating all of her shares in the company to the National Museum of African American History and Culture. The company's last proxy statement revealed Oprah's shares were valued at more than $18 million. Jay Taylor. Oh my God. Jay Taylor commented. He said, if it worked, she wouldn't need it. Weight Watchers. That's true. Y'all, that's one thing when it comes to weight loss. Those programs, when you have to, how can I say this? I know they're trying to say it's a lifestyle to keep you on track, but a lot of times it does kind of keep you in a hamster wheel. So you have to be very careful. Also, that weight loss medication assistance, if it's Ozempic or the Ozempic similar drugs, y'all don't take that. It's paralyzing stomachs. I read a lawsuit about it. It was a class action lawsuit. You can go back and just search Ozempic on my channel. Do not do it unless you want to possibly have diarrhea for the rest of your life or a paralyzed stomach that's not processing food, and it's not cute. It is not cute. And also there's a shortage because people are using it for weight loss when it's meant for diabetic patients. So yeah, stay away from Ozempic. Find another way. I'm telling you. Yep, Jennifer Hudson did this. Yeah, a lot of the celebrities, they're gonna keep doing it. They're gonna keep doing it. I don't think this is gonna go away for a while, but don't sacrifice your stomach to Ozempic. That's all I'm saying. Shan said she should. She has never done Weight Watchers. In my opinion, Oprah is a fraud. And I'm going to have to say, Shan, I agree. Like, girl, when she was bringing her weight down, it was not Weight Watchers. That woman is not, Like, stop playing. Like, I will not. No. You could not ever convince me. Sylvia said Oprah has been such a disappointment. Girl, what's the tea? Said Oprah out here lying about her weight loss. Why lie, sis? Hey, it's Chrissy time. It's Chrissy time is part of the Mod Squad, and she's also a content creator. She said, "Child, them programs are scams." Danny, you must be talking to somebody in the chat. Said, "Yes, please go watch." Which? Oh, you talking about those Zippy? Because Danny caught up. She sure did. Thank you, Danny. Let's see. Titi said exactly. Hey, V Jackson, blessings to you too. Is that Auntie Debbie? Hey, Auntie Debbie, that's my roomie. Okay, I'm gonna take Oprah down. We got another story coming. Let's get into. Oh, let's talk about this Willy Wonka scam thing. Oh, these people are so wrong for doing these kids like this. Why? Y'all, I'm gonna be watching the actual footage with y'all for the first time, but I had read the headline. Oh my God, y'all. Okay, the headline from the Shade Room, from Neighborhood Talk says, oh hell no. Parents call police after Willy Wonka inspired experience turned out to be a scam. Organizers printed pictures of lollipops to pin on the walls and only gave attendees a few jelly beans. You cannot make this up. You cannot make this up. Chef Donna, you talking about the Oprah thing? You really, yeah, it's bad, Chef Donna. Okay. So yeah, yes. So this story says some parents, this is in Scotland. Some parents in Scotland called the police after they were left feeling bamboozled over what was supposed to be a Willy Wonka experience. The parents spent hundreds of dollars to take their children and were promised extraordinary props, oversized lollipops, and a paradise of sweet treats, all promoted with dreamlike candy-colored images. However, when parents arrived, they quickly realized that they had been hoodwinked. Run astray. The setup was a sparsely decorated warehouse. It featured a bouncy house that looked like it was borrowed from a kid's party of 5. That's shade. I love it. There were no large lollipops. Instead, there were printouts of lollipops that were thumbtacked to the wall. One of the actors involved told NBC News that he felt sad participating because he knew so many kids were coming. The only candy the kids received were a few jelly beans and a cup of lemonade. For the sake of my children, we were trying to be happy and smiley so that they wouldn't pick up on the disappointment and just try to make the best of a bad situation, said Alana Lockins. Local police confirmed to NBC News that they were called to the scene after attendees who felt conned began demanding refunds. Many of them compared the scene to the Fire Festival. I'm sorry. Not the kids' version of a fire festival. It is believed the organizers used AI to generate its promotional images and character scripts, but the company hasn't addressed the allegation. Yo! Kids Fire Festival. If y'all don't know about that Fire Festival story, that's something worth watching on Netflix or wherever they put it. That was crazy. I love it. Okay. And y'all, if you see questions like this in the chat, please help them. Please, if y'all know these answers, please help them in the chat. Let me actually play the story now. Let me see here. Let me get my, I gotta change the audio so y'all can get the best quality. So 1 second.
It's actually nothing. Oh my God.
My heart sank. It wasn't even like fear. It was just, I just felt sad because I was aware of how many kids were going to be coming through. And like just looking around the place and just being like, this is terrible. Like, we were told to hand the kids like a couple of jelly beans and a quarter cup of lemonade at the end. I went up to the people running it as well and had asked about, like, I was like, what do you want me to do with this script? Because none of the things, like the special effects and things like that, none of that's there. What do you want me to do? And I was just told, do whatever.
It's actually nothing.
What is that? It's the end of. No! What is that?
This is what I get for watching it for the first time with y'all. What the hell is this? Y'all, it's back to bad audio look. Well, not bad, but it's just not my favorite way. But who is this popping out from this mirror? What Willy Wonka crap is this? What is this? What is that? Oh, y'all terrorizing the kids. Y'all terrorizing them. This is not right. Yes, a quarter cup of lemonade. Okay, let it keep going. I might have to talk to y'all. Okay, it's just pictures. That's what they had on the wall when you zoomed out. Oh no. You can barely see it on y'all screen because it's white wall and then it's like sheets of, stuff printed out. The parents said they tried. They didn't want their kids to know this was a disappointment. So bad. I hope they get their money back. Oh, y'all wrong. That's a pretty good chocolate bar, but you got to give the kid, at least spend the money. If you can't do the venue, like for real, invest in the candy that the kids get. You got to do that. The parents would have probably been fine if the kids were walking away with some cute stuff, not some jelly beans and, like Jasmine said, some hug juice or whatever it was called. I remember what you're talking about. Willy Wonka is not supposed to be doing all that jumping out. Right. House of Horrors. Chrissy said this is giving Wizard of Oz tease. Danny, Dollar Tree, we could get this going. Like, they wrong for this. Scotland people, y'all wrong for this. Let me see what else. What kind of trigonometry board? What is this for? Oh, it's supposed to be the recipe for the candy, but it's just, okay, all right. Okay. There go the bouncy house for the party of 5 in the back, that pink and purple thing. Oh, look, the parents. Look, they put the little bouncy house to make sure we knew. Yeah, do good bags. Come on. Hey, ADR. Hey, K Hayes. It's one thing to scam adults, but the kids wrong on so many levels, Barbara. I agree. Okay, let me see if they got anything else. They said, so Pop Crave said, look at the sad Oompa Loompa woman. It was listed on Indeed. I don't normally, this is the actor. This is the actor. It was listed on Indeed. I don't normally get my acting jobs through Indeed, but I just thought, all right, to be honest, I was a wee bit skeptical because it was not through an agency. They were offering, is that 500 pounds for 2 days of work. So I decided to go. This is the Oompa Loompa actress, speaking to Vulture on how she found the Wonka factory job. Oh, this is embarrassing. Oh my God. She even looks like, I'm sorry, I didn't know, kids. I didn't know this is what was going to happen. Who, Teesha and Marcel got overseas scamming the kids? They a bad influence. August 7th is your birthday? Okay, Donna, August baby. It's always the lil. Here your little $20 back, right? They should have put, well, you know what? This was in Scotland. Cause I was like, they probably should have did, this is a Craigslist job right here. That's what this is. Craigslist all the way. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're going to look at this woman. Y'all, I can't get into that Diddy, the new Diddy allegations. And I'm going to tell you why. I got to wait them out, right? I got to wait them out because one, sometimes I feel like it's not my place to talk about certain things, but two, the dude put a snapshot of somebody that was not Stevie J in his complaint. So it's like, that's a critical thing to kind of do right there. It came from rhymes with corn. But yeah, it was a snapshot still from that. So I can't talk about that because I don't know what madness is even going on with that. But this is still about Diddy. It's just not about that thing with Diddy. Please like the video. And thank y'all so much for hanging out and being in here. Okay, so here's this. This is a woman that says Diddy was the one that powed her in the face, I believe. Okay, here we go. I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at Purple Unicorn because she's laughing at me, just in case it's taken out of context. Y'all can't see. I'm not laughing about this woman. Purple Unicorn is laughing at me about that Willy Wonka stuff. Okay, here we go.
The P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Puffy, Sean Puffy Combs, whatever you want to call him, lawsuit that has come out involving the producer Little Rod. So basically his last two major lawsuits, the one with Cassie, she made mention that Puffy made her carry his guns into nightclubs and wherever they went. And he threatened her to make her feel like she had to do so. And while there were lots of things of importance, that stood out to me. And I'm going to tell you why. In this lawsuit with the producer Little Rod, they were both SA'd by him and threatened and physically harmed. But in this lawsuit, he appears to be a very young producer to me. But he said something very specific. As a means of threatening him, Puffy said, that's why I shot up the club in New York back in 1999 and let Shine take the fall for it. Let me tell you why that's of utmost importance to me. Because I am the woman who he shot in the face in that 1999, December 27th, 1999, Club New York shooting. I have told everyone ad nauseum since then, even the surgeon who did the surgery to take the bullet. I got shot in my face with a 9mm hollow point bullet called a cop killer. I literally have told everyone and never changed what I said. I watched him. I got powed in the face. I watched him fire the gun. I've said it all this time. Even the surgeon who did my surgery to take out part of the bullet fragments that was aspirating into my lungs and try to remove as many bullet fragments as possible, testified in the criminal trial that while they were putting me under, I was screaming, Puffy, pew pew me in the face. He testified in the criminal trial. It is in the record. They all knew he did it. Everybody knew he did it. But he paid off the club bouncer named Shari and all these other people and the club owners with their video to hide the video. That's his MO. I told everybody that. This man almost took my life, has traumatized my life, has caused undue harm, irreparable damage to my life, lied his behind off. I've had all these youngins on the internet harassing me, swearing that I'm making it up that he did it. And look what he did to Little Rod. He threatened him. Oh, you don't think I bust my gun? I shot up the club in Club New York and let Shine take the fall for it. I shot them people. Well. It only took 24 whole years for it to come out. You see this tattoo? This commemorates me getting shot. It took 24 years for him to come out and say it. I've been saying it all along, but y'all pick and choose who y'all want to believe. Oh, baby, you ain't seen nothing yet. Not only did he pew me in the face, he also set off a course of harassment against me for the past 24 years. When I tell you the things I went through, there was a time in 2017 and 2018 where I got 7 flats on my BMW. 7, the same tire, in a 2-year span. 7 on the same tire, and they were all new. Every time it happened, I had to get a new tire. I have the pictures to prove it. Harassing me. You want to know why? Because prior to Cassie, I was the only person to be victimized by him and then to successfully sue him and get paid. And he had to pay me out of his pocket. He has never gotten over that. Oh, baby. You see this RICO charge that's about to come? This conspiring and pew-pewing up the club and ruining or attempting to ruin my life? As God as my witness, I will not stop until you suffer every single iota of punishment, until I have every second of recompense that you took from me. For every tear that I had to cry or my children had to cry, I am going to get $1 million back from you. I will not stop until you pay the price for what you did to my life. And for all you people out there on the internet and in cyberspace and in the far reaches of my life or the perimeters or wherever who always like, oh, she just saying that to get some. Hell, what you got to say now? What you got to say now? I had some youngins on the internet that ain't even old enough, that weren't even alive when it happened, arguing me down, cussing me out, calling me everything but a child of God. Go check Instagram. It's there. Harassing my life. Harassing me. Oh, you lying. He ain't do that to you. You just want clout. You just chasing clout. What is that to chase clout about? How is that clout chase worthy? It doesn't even make sense. Well, I guess it would make sense in this new generation. But you better believe I will have my say. I will have my say. Hashtag having my say. Hashtag the dopest nerd ever. Hashtag Eb Talks. Y'all ain't seen or heard nothing yet. I've had my say. The best and the rest is yet to come.
Okay. Okay. I do think the person that actually did the crime should be held accountable. Dang, I got confused, y'all. I told y'all I saved these to watch with y'all. A lot of them I saved. I got confused. I'm not okay. He needs to be held accountable criminally if it can still happen, of course. I know there's statute of limitations, so I don't know. But maybe with this, it'll just bolster the things that can be held accountable right now in the current lawsuits and current possible RICO charges and stuff. But I don't know. He shouldn't get away with anything. I can firmly stand on that. I just don't know what else. I don't know. So maybe it's gonna roll around in karma a different way because like Shan said, it's been 20 years on that one. I don't know. Yeah, I know. I don't think the whole U.S. government was paid off melanated energy. Now, if he knew some people possibly in the state of New York that was connected to something, maybe, but he ain't got it like that. All right. So let me take this one down. I'm gonna do a palate cleanser. Shout out to my sis Danny. Danny, I definitely understand if you don't even come back for the rest of this live or take however much time you need. I tried to show the headline because obviously we have a lot of tragedies that have happened to us and then they overlap with stories and stuff. So Danny, just obviously you already know, take your time, sis. I'm very, very sorry. Hey LaDawn. Okay. All right. So we're going to palate cleanse from that. That is a lot. And we are going to go into a lawsuit real fast. So we're going to come back to some more news, but we're going to switch just for this story into into my other setting here. I'm not bringing up case pages, but because we're going to speak about a lawsuit, we're going to switch up the setting for a second. Let me see. I gotta find I have everything bookmarked, so since I have a lot of bookmarks, I'm kind of scrolling through things, so I apologize for the title. Here we go. All right, this is from the Jasmine brand. Hinge and other dating apps are facing a lawsuit over allegedly making users addicted. I have heard that they really gamify these apps, so I'm not surprised. I'm curious to see how this lawsuit will turn out because I'm not surprised about it. Yeah, I feel like I do too, Shan. Latigre said, unless Sean flips the case is closed, she wants everyone to know it was Puffy. You're right, but she did. This is the ending is where I got confused because she did seem like, and maybe she just meant other people will now be getting monetarily compensated for the stuff that can be proven that's still within the statute of limitations, because I got confused for a second on if she was still saying there might be a payout for her. I think that's where I got confused. So back to the Hinge. So Hinge, Tinder, and other dating apps are facing a lawsuit for being addictive. Per Fox 13 News, the lawsuit was filed against parent company Match Group, which operates several dating apps in the U.S. and other countries. The suit was first filed in federal court in the Northern District of California on Valentine's Day, February 14th. Okay, Shan. The complaint says Match intentionally designs its dating platforms with game-like features that lock users into a perpetual pay-to-play loop that prioritizes profit over the promise to help users find relationships. Dating apps make money when users pay for a subscription, which unlocks additional features that promise more engagement and better matching potential. The lawsuit claims the design of the dating apps turns users into addicts who purchase ever more expensive subscriptions. Have y'all been addicted to swiping lately? That's what they're asking on the Jasmine brand. Thank you, Melanated Energy. Y'all, I have a question, because this one, I love a good class action lawsuit. So if I find this one, would y'all like to go over the details of the actual lawsuit? Like, I've done Ozempic, I've done Carvana. Carvana wasn't a class action lawsuit, but we kind of went into a deep dive. Do not get a car through Carvana. That's the end all be all of that. Okay. So please let me know if y'all want to go over that class action lawsuit against Match Group, which houses Tinder, Hinge, and other ones. So I will look to see what y'all say about that. Donna D said, will people sue for everything, a dating app? Hey, yes. The answer is yes. People will sue for everything. That's number one. Number two, I think that I don't think they're suing because they haven't found love. I hope not. I really do feel like they're suing because the app is, what do they call it? Like they said, pay to play. Now, if and only that, the best thing that will fall under, if it could fall under something, in my opinion, would be deceptive business practices. But if y'all have casual playing games on your phone, all those games are free, but there's always a perk to getting the little extra package. So with that being normal across different genres of apps, I don't know what they would get from this. But the one thing I feel like they're probably trying to hang on to is deceptive business practices, or I know there's another category that I'm not thinking of right now, but that's the only thing I can think of. So, okay, Demi said, please follow the story. Let me put a little star. Okay, so I'm gonna come back. I'll combine it with something else to make sure y'all actually click the video, because I know how y'all be doing me sometimes. Okay, ADR said no. Hinge peeps can turn off their phones, go take a bath, and go outside. Oh my God, ADR. ADR, you gotta think about, okay, but you gotta think about this. Dating, now I'm married, so I'm not talking about me, but I'm just letting you know, dating apps are very, very, very common. So a lot of people could be having this issue, ADR, believe it or not. Like, it's so normal for people to be on dating apps. It used to be a taboo thing, but now people have no problem. Like, oh yeah, we met on such and such. Z said, I've been watching on my TV, sitting on the live for Mondays. Oh, Z! Well, I'm glad you're in here now. Okay, so we will follow that lawsuit. So I'll come back and get that to y'all. All right, let me go to the next one. Oh, we got two things for Reesa Teesa. Oh, I hate, I like ice cream combos, but I hate that they take it to their website instead of just putting it on Instagram. But they're smart, because that's where their advertisers will be. So I get it. I just, for us, convenience purposes, it's really, it's just, you know, it is what it is. I'm looking for the story now on Reesa Teesa on ice cream combos. Where's the search bar? Here we go. Because I thought I was going to be able to read it from my bookmark. Here we go. Is this? We're going to talk about her earnings first. So let's get back in the newsroom. Okay. Come on, come on. Y'all did all that and you didn't give me a video? Oh, I'll tell y'all real fast. This is very interesting, and this is why I am personally not heavy on TikTok. I've tried to diversify myself, and I'm trying to figure out my space when it comes to what I do now on TikTok, but it's not going to be very much. They do not give you your earnings like YouTube does. Instagram used to. They stopped that. I guess they were losing money. But yeah, so what my point is that Reesa got tens of millions, maybe she's in the hundreds of millions of views for her story on Who the F Did I Marry? And so her addressing her TikTok earnings is interesting because you can see, even if you go viral, how you are cheating yourself when you on TikTok. Get on YouTube. I'm telling you, get on YouTube. Okay. So let's see here. ADR said, about the dating app. All right. So it says, Who the F Did I Marry? Creator Reesa Teesa addresses her TikTok earnings. Reesa Teesa, the woman who has social media in a chokehold with her Who the F Did I Marry series on TikTok, is now addressing inaccurate reports about her earnings from the series. In case you missed it, Reesa shared the story of how she dated, married, and divorced a pathological liar during the 2020 Panini. Reesa Teesa detailed her horrific experience in a series of 50 10-minute videos posted on TikTok. And yes, I watched every last part. It was actually 52 parts, and it's more now. And I have all 52 parts. Like, I was invested, like a lot of people. It says she would also share additional videos adding context or answering questions about certain events that she shared. How much money did Reesa Teesa make on TikTok? Since sharing her cautionary tale that is just waiting to be picked up as a Netflix series or a Nubian TV series, like Here for Hot Tea said, has garnered 3 million followers on TikTok and over 207 million views on her series. That's. Oh, she did make a lot. Okay, I'm getting there then. Because girl, what's the tea says she did make a lot of money. Okay, so it says it didn't take long before folks started pocketbook watching Reesa and sharing videos on the platform trying to guesstimate how much money she earned from sharing her story. One video claimed she made at least $82,000 for the series, while another TikToker estimated she made about $300,000. Okay. We're going to watch our black girl. It says watch their breakdowns below, so we'll watch our black girl and see what she says. So hold on one second. Let me change the audio for you real fast. Oh, Jesus.
I tried to do my nails at home, and this is how it went.
Okay. All right.
So I saw a video where you just take one of these sticker things, place it on your nail, and then...
Not them taking me to an ad. We can't watch the breakdown because they took me to an ad. I don't like it. Okay. Reesa Teesa addressed all the speculations about her coins, saying the estimates are wrong. The stories about the amount of money that I've made on TikTok with this whole Who the F Did I Marry series is wildly inaccurate. Reesa went on to explain that she was not in TikTok's Creators Fund when she started the series, which essentially means her content wasn't eligible to earn money. I didn't get approved for it until like midway into the series, right? So all the videos I did beforehand weren't even counted for the Creator Fund, and then it's only counted based off of the eligible views. So if you do the math, it's not that much. But here's the kicker. Guess who got suspended out of the Creator Fund? Yep, I got suspended because I had multiple violations because I had re-uploaded some of the videos in the series, and you can't do that. So for the next 30 days, I'm not making any money from the videos. I am merely making these videos from the heart. But let's see. The article says, but don't sleep. Sis ain't slow. Reesa Teesa has her Cash App prominently placed on her TikTok profile in case you're feeling generous. She also shared that she has an idea for an additional series, less long, that she can share and monetize in the future. While I appreciate Reesa Teesa's transparency, I think she should have also offered a gentle reminder for folks to mind their own bank statements. Okay, they're saying, did you watch the series? Okay. So I'm gonna say this. I actually think even if she was part of it, maybe she would have made the amount that they were estimating, like the 86,000 or 300,000. I will say I've seen the ratio because I like to know the analytics of things. since she's in the millions, so we're talking millions, for every million views you could get on TikTok and make so much, she probably would make 10 or more times more on YouTube. Like, it was an astronomical difference. But certain things will go viral on TikTok that may not go viral on YouTube at first. So it's kind of like you taking your chances on it. But yeah, TikTok can't even compare to YouTube earnings. But I would not be ungrateful if she got what she was estimated that she could have gotten. So yeah. So now this is Reesa Teesa update about the older brother of Legion, who contacted her to straighten out a couple things. To straighten out a couple things and to deliver a message to the family, apparently. So this is Reesa Teesa from Who the F Did I Marry, one of her more recent updates.
Who the fuck did I marry? New update. Today is Monday, February 26, 2024. Earlier today, Legion's older brother, Chris, reached out to my friend, Tracy Tripp, an attorney here in Metro Atlanta. He called her firm to ask how he can get in contact with me. Tracy, being the friend that she is, basically had the attitude of, I don't know you. You're going to have to verify. Remember, trust, but verify. Chris did exactly that. On the phone, he verified, because I was on speakerphone when she called me, that he was in fact the older brother. I felt comfortable. I called him from my personal phone. I called him at 2:16 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. He and I spoke, and there were two things that he asked for me to clear up. Here it is. Number one, Legion's mother passed away first. His father passed away a few years later. It was at the father's funeral that Legion brought his ex-wife, and apparently there was an altercation of some kind between Legion and his older brother. They have not seen each other since the father's funeral. The information that I initially gave in my 50-part series was that they have not seen each other since the mother's funeral. So I want to clarify, they have not seen each other since the father's funeral. Secondly, Chris wanted me to also let you all know that their parents, though they are passed away, the parents did everything they could to get Legion psychiatric help. At one point, they were taking him to different therapists and psychologists. He's been diagnosed as a kid with both bipolar and schizophrenia. I did not know this. Chris informed me today, Monday, February 26th, during that phone call, that their father came out of retirement to help pay for the medications. And as Legion got older, he refused to take them. Did not know that. I say all this to say that Chris gave me permission to go ahead and relay this message to everyone to clear up some things that were said in the 50-part series. He also had a message for me. He said, we support you. The family is not mad at you. We've known how he is for years. You can expose that motherfucker. So thank you, Chris. I told him I would make this video to clarify exactly what he said. And he told me that if you or any friends know the family personally up in Philly, Chris has a message for you. The captain is loose. Apparently you all should know what that means if you know the family. I say all this to say again, I take responsibility and be accountable for the series that I put out, that 50-part series. So if I said something that was incorrect, I have no issue making sure that I correct it as best I can. However, let me be very clear, ladies and gentlemen. I know what my ex-husband put me through. I cannot speak for anyone else. I can only speak on my experience. I realize that this story sounds absolutely outrageous, but it's true. I filmed it the way I did for a reason, because it's true. I gave you details because it's true, and I stand on that. You all have a wonderful day. And last but not least, to Chris and Tracy, I thank you. Talk to you guys soon.
Oh. Okay, so ADR said, Chris, the older brother, bro, really what effing difference does that make in the whole clown scheme of things? I was wondering that too, ADR. So I'm glad I'm not the, and girl, what's the tea also said, why Chris ain't speaking for himself? She giving hearsay. Yeah, Chris, stop using that, girl, and go say what you gotta say. And I'm sorry if you possibly get clowned like the other ones that came out, but if y'all want a message out there, go deliver it yourself. Stop trying to use her. I know she got the platform, but dang, y'all gonna have her out here trying to answer questions she don't know nothing about. In the grand scheme of things, like ADR said, that don't matter. That man is now what does matter, I'll say, is his mental health history. I'll give you that. But all the other stuff, that don't matter. Chris, tell your own story. That get off her stuff. Like, girl, I mean, boy, come on. And yeah, hey, Prince Terrell, my little bro. Hey. Okay, let me see here. There were many points where she should have left. You know, hindsight's 2020, and she kept saying she's very humble. She kept saying she was in a place of, she just thought now was the time she had to be with somebody. She should be married. She should be about to try to have kids and all these things. So she chose to ignore the red flag. She was very open about that. I think that's why, now there's some people that they are still being very hard, but she didn't really mess up nobody else's life. But, you know, he kind of messed up hers for a little bit, but she didn't really do anything to other people. So I'm trying to, you know, like, there's nothing, like, she didn't, there, thankfully, I'm not even gonna say that because I don't know if that's a thankfully to her, so I won't say that. But she only affected her own self mostly. So I'm pretty, you know, y'all, I want to go easy on her because of how she told the story, and she took a lot of accountability throughout the story. Mimi, what were you gonna say? He's responding because what? Girl, what's the Teesa? I'm not feeling that from her. You being the messenger, please stop, Reesa. Oh, okay. Reesa, yeah, don't carry on other people's messages. I agree, girl, what's the tea? Reesa, don't do this. Stop it. Stick with your own story, and the stuff that happened to you, don't give nobody else's story, because, girl, no. It only can backfire half the time once you start doing that. Mimi said he's asking her to do that because she said in her 50-part series, she doesn't know why his family didn't get him any help. He wants her to correct what she said. No, that part I understand with the mental health, but the order of when their parents passed at this point, I don't know why she had to deliver that message to us. It's those details that, to me, he could have just came out if he wanted to talk about that. In the grand scheme of her life and intersecting with Legion, it does not matter in what order the parents passed away, knowing that we know that the man was lying about everything. But yes, the mental health history, yes, I understand. But like the part where she was like, he said, and I have to go tell the family, whatever phrase she said at the end, and they would know what that means. You don't even know what it means. Stop, don't carry bones for other people. No one, right, is trying to choose a loosey-goosey Looney Tunes. I agree, ADR. That's where I felt like that came from. Okay, we're going to go on to Wendy Williams, this judge. Y'all, look at this sunken place woman in the bottom right. This is Wendy's guardian. I'm lightly quoting this. Wendy's guardian. If this is a sunken place woman for sure. Okay, so it says, this is the neighborhood talk. It says, judge who ruled in Wendy Williams' guardianship case was previously investigated for granting guardianship appointments to people who donated to her Supreme Court election campaign. All right, brace yourselves. This is my first time reading the full article too. Let me see here. So it says, before I get into it, Barbara, you'll be my last comment about the brother. Barbara says, I understand the brother. A lot of people aren't into this internet stuff. He's just correcting the story. People are probably approaching them about this stuff. Okay, Barbara. But why did he have to give her the secret family phrase at the end that he could have just given straight to the family? It's that extra sprinkle that was not needed. And that then makes me question your other parts, because I will hang on and I will cling to the fact that it does make sense for us to know that there is a mental health history and his family wasn't ignoring that he may have had some issues. But that extra stuff at the end, Barbara, the brother was being extra. Like, let's just say the phrase was, tell them the cows are about to come home. And she don't know what that phrase means. Like, why did she have to deliver that message to his family or whatever? Like, that's where you lose me. That's where you lose me. Okay. All right. So let's get on to this judge. Girl, what he said, this so-called guardian needs to be in jail. So it says, Neighbors, the Where is Wendy Williams Lifetime documentary has everyone questioning why she was appointed a professional guardian when her family says they were willing to assume the role. We did some digging and what we found is crazy. Let's start from the beginning. Due to Wendy's declining health, which we now know is due to aphasia and dementia, Wells Fargo Bank petitioned to have Williams placed under temporary financial guardianship to protect her funds from being mismanaged. They believe she was a victim of undue influence and financial exploitation after Wendy tried to switch banks after moving to Miami to stay with family. Aha! Okay, that's why Wells Fargo was like, oh no, because y'all know it's legal basically, but the banks are technically trading and using your funds in your account as assets to do whatever they do, and then that's why you're insured up to the $250,000, I think. But banks are doing stuff in the background, and if you're pulling multi-million dollars, some people get very, very desperate, and so I could see this obviously being at not the bank manager, but the higher level, whatever they would be at that branch. That would look horrible on them, that money would be taken out and then put somewhere else in a whole nother state and everything else. So now I understand the shadiness of, it's not that it was just some extravagant expenses being spent. She was about to pull her account. So that I was always wondering what was the thing. So that's why they're like, oh, we can't let any family touch it, blah, 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 so they could stay in control of the money. But I didn't understand the catalyst. And now I see the catalyst. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Guess who? But he needs to deliver that. The internet didn't need to know that phrase. That's my point on that brother. We don't know none of they family secret phrases. And she said he told me to tell the family that. That's what I'm saying. Like, some of that stuff was not even for, like, it. I don't like it. That's just what I land on. I don't like it. Okay. It says that petition was filed by Wells Fargo in 2022. Please keep 2022 in mind as you read further. Wendy's son, Kevin Hunter Jr., was taking care of her at the time, but after Wells Fargo filed their petition, lawyers for the bank painted him out to be an unfit guardian and accused him of frivolously spending his mother's money. The judge presiding over the case appointed a professional guardian, Sabrina Morrissey, and threatened Kevin Jr. with kidnapping charges if he didn't hand his mother over. Have y'all seen Take Care or I Really Care? Y'all, watch that on Netflix. That guardianship is scary. Watch that on Netflix. It's really good. Because that's exactly how they strong arm people, just like this. Okay, let me get back to my spot. Sorry. The judge is Lisa Sokoloff. I'm going to say Sokoloff. We did some digging on this judge and found out that she was previously investigated by ABC 7 New York News after a paper trail revealed she granted guardianship to people who donated to her Supreme Court election campaign. Judge Lisa Sokoloff received, that's not even a lot, $5,720 in campaign donations from 2019 to 2022. From 20 guardianship lawyers, law firms, or people who deal in guardianship cases, and awarded those same people or law firms 62 appointments in 2022. Investigate all of them. Well, I guess they already did. Now we're not sure if Wendy's current guardian, Sabrina, donated to the judge's Supreme Court campaign, but this is interesting. Wendy's family argued that she was healthier while in her son's care, and that's where my gut was telling me. The family says her health has taken a sharp decline, and they haven't been able to reach her since Judge Sokoloff removed Kevin. Yeah. Get them, lock them up, whatever. Donna D says the Where is Wendy documentary put her family in a good light. They should have been granted guardianship over the professional guardian who was paid. I'm sure the judge and bank got a kickback. Oh, for sure. I assume it's an opinion, but that's also what I think, Donna D. Shan said definitely banks use us and our funds. Yes, they definitely do. They stole her right to take her money. Exactly. April said, yep, that's exactly what the banks are doing. That's why Wells Fargo made such a fuss about something that was not their business. Let's see. Angela says she didn't say to the family. She said he told. Oh, you talking about the Chris thing. I'm gonna let it go. My gut's my gut. I gotta let it go. Okay, Reen, thank you for being in the bushes. Hey, Sunshine Rays. Okay. Shan said they legally abducted Wendy from her son for her money. Yes. Y'all, have y'all seen that Netflix movie? It is so good. Hold on. I'm gonna try to find it so y'all can see this screenshot because you need to know. Oh, I don't want to go to the website. I just need the show. Is that what it's called? It's called I Care a Lot. That's what it's called. Let me let y'all see the visual. Oh, you're looking at it with me. Y'all, it's scary. It's scary because they add some stuff for like with Peter Dinklage, I think is his name, from Game of Thrones and stuff. And that part, is a little more for the drama, but the just legal part is scary as heck. Y'all, you have to have your stuff in order because these people be scoping out. Let's see. Angela says her health took a significant decline once they locked her out of her bank account and took her away from her family. That's when all of a sudden she couldn't stand on the stand or anything else. Okay. Yep, Vanessa. That I agree. They always doing something shady. I also watched another documentary about, the big thing that happened when they tried to rebrand, when they were just like predatorily signing people up, faking signatures, incentivizing employees to fake signatures and all this stuff. It was crazy. It was crazy. Okay, so we're gonna go on to our next story. Oh, this one's just a cute one. Let's do this one. Another palette cleanser. Okay. Y'all, it says a different world cast to reunite for a 10-city HBCU tour. Oh my gosh. It says the beloved cast of the iconic HBCU sitcom A Different World, featuring Daryl Bell, Charnel Brown, Jasmine Guy, Kadeem Hardison, Don Lewis, Cree Summer, Glenn Turman, Sinbad, along with producers Susan Fales and Debbie Allen. Come on, Debbie Allen. Reunite after 3 decades to celebrate the show's 35-year legacy and visit the campuses that inspired Hillman College. Starting in Atlanta on February 29th, so yesterday, and the tour will visit the Atlanta University Center, Howard University, and Washington, D.C., and conclude in Montgomery, Alabama, connecting with students at Alabama State University and Tuskegee University. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. Thank you, Kim Jones. That's what I was hoping. I miss y'all too. So thank you so much for being here. But I'm so excited. Oh gosh. Like I want to be there. I got other things, y'all, but I know this is like a once in a lifetime thing, but I know I'm not going to be able to make it in time. They already started. They're not playing around, but I saw it and I still wanted to share in case y'all will be in those areas, or you'll, go Google it and find out if they'll be near one of your HBCUs in your area on the date you can make it. I wanted to share, but I love this. Relax, relate, release. I love this show. Okay. All right, let's see here. Deshaunda said, I closed my accounts with Wells Fargo years ago for their shady business practices. Yes. Oh, and a word from Queen Shiba, and then we'll get into her actual interview. Y'all gonna have to help me because I was modding and I haven't had a chance to go back and rewatch. But Queen Shiba was saying, no, maybe Cinnamon Swirl was on Queen Shiba's panel, and she was saying, if you have a Bank of America account, there was a security breach. Change your passwords. It's just a good idea to rotate your passwords anyway I can't remember how often she said, but change your passwords because they may not have let all of you know that it happened, but it happened. So I'm passing on the word that she said that. So change your passwords. Bank of America. Okay. April said that was one of my favorite shows back in the day. Tuned in every night. Yes. They were at Spelman yesterday, Gwen. Okay. Yes, Barbara said they changed the lives of so many young people, Black young people. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Oh, ADR, I got you. So you'll see the visual because that I am gonna go into it, but I can't go too deep because when I was moderating, I could not also focus on the content, and I have to go back for myself and let it sink in. And there is a part 2 as well. But we're gonna try to cover it. So obviously that could be a huge trigger warning, and I apologize for maybe not making it more clear about the one with Diddy earlier. But yes, trigger warning, because we're about to talk about Queen Shiba's interview of Michelle Loud and involving, of course, Cora Jakes and everything. So just letting y'all know, because yes, I definitely understand that it's a lot. Like for me, one of my things when I don't know if it's about to hit me is usually cancer. That's the one that's going to hit me sometimes unexpectedly, especially depending on how someone is choosing to approach speaking about cancer sometimes. Woo, it hits me in a very unsuspecting place. So yeah, so I don't, I understand. I'm going to do it, but I'm giving you your warning before I bring it up. Because we are going to talk about it. Okay, so like I said, trigger warning, because that's where we're going next is sorry y'all. We're going to Queen Shiba's. We're gonna play her clip again. I hope y'all have had a chance to actually watch it though. I'll go to her Instagram because I don't see where I have it bookmarked. I hope you had a chance to watch it if you are in a place where you're okay with watching it, because it's gonna be heavy because of the nature of the topic. Okay, so let me change my audio. Okay.
I want my child back. I still have a gag order, but I don't care.
Why do you think so many Black women would sit back to not step in?
He has a lot of weight. He has a lot of influence. He has a lot of power. I'm fighting for my child. I'm fighting for my flesh, my DNA. I sleep with a picture of Jason by my bed every night. Cora was there. Now this is after they did the exorcism.
Whoa.
Okay. All right. My mic should be back. Before we talk about this, I will say this. Guess who said, I know you moved on. Guess who? I think we're on the same page. Exactly. She doesn't know what his brother's intentions are. So I agree. So we're going to leave it alone in the same area. I think we're on the same page. I definitely do. Rose. Okay. Yeah. So yes, let's talk about Queen Shiba's interview. Rose says she enjoyed it. I am in awe of Queen Shiba, because the mental preparation it takes, if y'all watched it, this is what I can gather while I was trying to watch the chat, but the way she kept Michelle on task to make sure that Michelle was helping herself and not harming her purpose for being in the interview, because it's very emotional. You have times where you want to just go petty because of, especially what Cora Jakes did. You want to go petty, and Queen Shiba kept her on the mission. This is about your child that is not in your home because this woman took advantage of you, and that's a childhood friend. They have a powerful family, all these things. So I admire that Queen Shiba kept Michelle on task so her message did not get lost in the mess. That is something that because everybody walked away understanding what happened. Even people that some of y'all are in here, even people that watched previous interviews or heard snippets of her story, it was different coming from Queen Shiba, because Queen Shiba kept that focus. Her types of questions, expanding on certain phrases that Michelle said to make sure she understood what was actually being said, or to clarify for the audience that Queen Shiba's already gone through her evidence. She's already gone through whatever they went over. But for us, we don't know what Queen Shiba saw. So she made sure that we could understand verbally what Michelle was trying to communicate. That takes a level of skill, practice, discipline, a lot of things. So I know for me, I'm probably coming more from the admiration side. And also, Michelle, you are strong for continuing to try to tell your story I'm not like saying telling a story like it didn't happen, but telling your truth and what has happened so you can continue to be helped by the right people. I do hope she is, and Queen Shiba, I can't say that, but I'll say that I do believe publicly Queen Shiba found Michelle Loud's GoFundMe. So please go to Queen Shiba's community tab if you are trying to support Michelle with legal things or whatever she's trying to do to win that fight. Her GoFundMe was posted by Queen Shiba. So please go go check out Queen Shiba's community tab if you have been trying to find a way to support Michelle Loud. I am not ready, and I don't know if I'll ever dig that deep or be like, I don't know if I can do it, basically, is what I'm saying. But I heard that Cora Jakes had been taunting Michelle in these weird subliminal posts. So not only do you have this woman's child, that can't be enough. Now you do a sermon about it. Now you're on your Instagram about it. They were saying that she had went live while the interview was premiering. I didn't go watch it because, of course, I'm gonna be over where Queen Shiba is. My eyes are for her. But Cora sounds like a trash human being. And then like some of y'all were saying, I know, like, let me tell you what, I also see it. It's something in Cora's face that ain't right. It's not right. And so I agree with the people like, I'm looking at it, it don't feel right looking at that woman. And I'm kind of there with y'all on that one too. It's just, sometimes you just have this thing in your own body and spirit. And I'm telling you, I feel it. Queen Shiba is so good at what she does. I agree, April. Yes, bro. She knew the knowledge in and out, and she was able to make sure that she kept in mind we didn't know it in and out. And that's that skill right there, right? Chronicles of Kim K say, yes, I commend Queen Shiba. She did a great job. If you haven't watched it, this is one of the interviews worth watching. You know how we've gotten frustrated with some of the interviews we watched lately? I'll give you an example. I've heard that the woman that interviewed the Bugs the Barber, I've heard overall she's actually a great interviewer, but a lot of people were frustrated with that interview. Maybe the questions weren't, I don't know, but her and then the Dear Future Wifey guy, I heard he does some great interviews. In fact, he interviewed Kev on stage and his wife recently. I did not get to go watch it because if I'm gonna catch up, I'm gonna be watching Here's the Thing. But I've heard he is a great interviewer, but when he interviewed Destiny, it left a lot of frustration. You will not be frustrated, in my opinion, from watching this interview from Queen Shiba and Michelle Loud, because Queen Shiba stayed on mission. She had the purpose. She executed the purpose. She stayed on task. So you will not be disappointed. If you can handle it, part 2 is also coming. She has not announced the date, but y'all know we'll be out here screaming it from the rooftops. But I just have to say it was such a great job. Yes, a wolf in sheep's clothing. Oh, Demi. I can't highlight that, Demi. Oh my gosh. And Demi said, I will definitely go and contribute to Michelle's GoFundMe. Shout out to everyone that just gets the word out. And thank you, Demi. Eddie R said, Queen Shiba had me at her Clowny Hope classic epic interview. Right. That is where I think she really captured me too. I do. I think that's where she got me too. Cora looks like Eveline from The Wiz. Brittany, if you need to get out of my head, can you get out of my head, Brittany? Because I have been trying to place it. She does. I was going to put that up here, but not for Cora. I just want to be like that. The song, Don't Bring Me No Bad News. I was just going to play that. But girl, that's accurate. Barbara says, in my opinion, oh, okay. Barbara's in a different part of the video, possibly. Okay. Is there anything else with Queen Shiba I wanted to make sure I pointed out? Oh, this is just a plea from moderators and probably from anyone that has a channel or will have a channel and they're live. Please try not to, especially when someone has worked this hard, traveled, took a risk. She, is going against a powerful family. Please try to stay on the topic of that thing when someone is premiering or going live, because it's so much work you don't see. She edited too. It wasn't just that the interview was done and it posted. She had to do her research. She had to review the evidence that, Michelle showed her. She had to then compile how she wanted to lead the interview, then stay present to ask the right questions, to follow up. That's a lot of work. So please stay on the topic of that person's thing that they're presenting, because it would be very disheartening to see someone going left on a topic that is not at all related to the thing. Like, I understand the ones, like, for instance, somebody was like, this really feels like a real Handmaid's Tale. That's on topic. It's bringing in something that's on the theme. But if it's something to do perfect example, we are loving Marriage Huntsville heavy, but that that one had nothing to do with Love and Marriage Huntsville. So I'm pleading on behalf of Queen Shiba because I don't even know if she'd ever say anything, but Uppity did a great live etiquette video before, Uppity Unicorn. So it does matter sometimes, especially when someone's putting in all that work. Demi said, Queen Shiba is an amazing interviewer. She is a true queen. She made us proud, and she did. And please share the link with when a lot of people were saying, "Oh, this should get out to such and such CNN or this and this and this." Share the link to them. Let them know the story's out there because I agree it should, and you got to share it for it to happen. Charlotte says, I just don't understand. She calls herself a woman of God and does something like this. I will contribute to her. This is so very sad, but God knows all and sees all. Yep, I got you. I agree, sis. Okay. We're gonna end my last story. We're gonna end on looking at Melody Cherie's stories. So that way we can kind of end on a good note and see what's going on. She is an excellent content creator and her interviews are on point. I agree. Guess who? I agree. Okay. Oh yeah, now I know Barbara's in a different part of the video because I think she's responding to me on what I said earlier. Okay, so let's go to Melody's stories. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I see y'all. Thank you so much. You are so appreciated. Let me see here. And I will have other videos coming out when I'm not live. And you know what I'm going to ask? Please support by watching it. Please. Even if you put me in the background, maybe I'm even on mute, please support me because YouTube, either way, it matters to them. So, and what I think YouTube does is, how can I put it? YouTube, if they don't see certain videos getting the same engagement, they start pushing them down and they don't tell anybody that you uploaded this and you are interested in this or you put your work into this. So if you can, on one of them times where you can just have me playing, but you weren't really interested in the story, or maybe you are, come back and check on the channel because YouTube will not even notify you that I did a non-Love and Marriage Huntsville topic. They are very mean about that. Okay, so I'm gonna go to Melody's stories now. Hold on one second. Let me go back. Okay. Let's see here. Yes, YouTube be tripping. It's so mean. Okay, so in Melody's stories, yes, and like the video, thank you. In Melody's stories, she was helping to raise money for St. Jude. She was at 94.1. Let's see if they WHRP, and she's I feel like she's still being asked. So if you can, please do. If you cannot, look, everybody can help in other ways. So don't feel a way about it or anything. But I again was not trying to even be knowledgeable of the newest chaos that was going on. I had to opt out of this round that has happened this past week. And I think Melody also has stayed focused, obviously, on other things. And so it was nice to see her pop up on her social media to talk about something like this. So basically she put, thank you all for your love and support. Don't forget to call and make your pledge, $19 a month for St. Jude. And then shout out to Mary Kelly. Hey, Mary Kelly. Mary Kelly said she got my 7th Avenue Beauty today and it smells so good. Thank you, Melody. Yes. Oh, that's the fall scent that's going away because she's making room for the spring scent. So the pumpkin spice and apple cinnamon are going away. There's Mary Kelly again. She says, our queen is booked and busy. And yes, she is. Melody said, my property preservation class starts March 4th. We are currently running a tax sale that allows you to save $1,000. Guess what I found out? And I did not know until I talked to my friend 1 or 2 weekends ago. So first of all, my friend, let me tell you about her. I'm not going to give her name and stuff, but she is a colonel in the Air Force, lieutenant colonel in the Air Force. She used to be my flight commander, actually. She is a lieutenant colonel in the Air Force right now, as we speak. She is also an attorney. She was actually, while we were deployed together, she was studying so she was taking her legal classes. Some of them she was able to continue to do online while she couldn't be there in person. So she was over there studying. She has passed the bar. So that's why I call her my attorney friend, but she is a whole lieutenant colonel out here. But why I tell her, I was like, yeah, I'm going to Mimosas with Melody next month. She was like, I took her class. I'm like, you took what class? And she was like, I took her property preservation class. I said, you did? I said, what'd you think about it? Because she doesn't know how involved I am when it comes to Love and Marriage Huntsville, okay? I didn't even put her in it like that. She don't know. It's for us, you and I, on YouTube to talk about, okay? Because people cannot handle me outside of YouTube the way I be talking about this, okay? But anyway, she took the class. She said, oh my gosh, it was so much information. She said, I just haven't been able to find the time to do it yet. She said, but it was great information. And she's very picky. She's very picky. I mean, how could she not be with the things that she's doing in life? So, just so you know, that is me vouching for someone I know in person and have known for years that took this class. She has an interest in real estate, and she said that class was totally worth it. So that is my plug, if you will, by just having a conversation and telling her I was going to Mimosas with Melody. So there you go, y'all. There's someone, again, she don't know nothing about me. I don't bog her down with what I get to talk to y'all about on YouTube. Okay. So again, reminder tonight, Encore for episode 1 for Charnita's World. I'm going to drop the link in the members only side in Patreon and YouTube so we can do a watch along again tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So please be there. Stream from multiple platforms. Oh my God. Y'all, Melody put in her stories. It says, all right, we have booked the location to record the series, the Millimeter series, y'all. If you would like to be considered for this 3-part special, email support@millimeters.com. I'm going to put it in the chat. It's in her stories currently too. So there is a deadline now. So support@millimeters.com. We will be selecting the 10 participants and sending official emails out next Wednesday to those we have chosen. If you are not a content creator, you better not be talking yourself out of not submitting if that's something you want to do, because I don't think this is about content creators. Will there be a couple? Possibly. But it is about just the people that have been boots on ground supporting Melody as Millimeters. That's what I feel in my heart. So don't talk yourself out of it if you want to try to submit yourself to do it. The deadline is next Wednesday, y'all. So please do it if you are thinking about doing it. You never know. And Charlotte, thank you. She said, I support you in everything you do. Thank you, Charlotte. I appreciate you. And here, I'll put it on the screen too. Support@millimeters.com. Yes, it is super cool, Gloria. Oh my gosh. Okay, y'all, March is a great month. Women's History Month. Of course she already, she does it intentionally, but it's Women's History Month. It's Millimeter special. Come on, y'all. Stop it. And then we got the Mimosas with Melody. Come on. Okay, so y'all know. All right. She said all tickets are gone. Sold out in a week and a half. Only 3 spots left for vendors/sponsors. If you have been wanting to give your small business or platform some traction, here you go. And guess what? We have a checklist of what you get. You know the location. Okay, let me just read it to you. Okay, so it says Mimosas with Melody, a time for change with Hill Harper. It's a black tie affair. Sponsorships are available. If you're trying to be a vendor/sponsor, it's $1,000. You get your vendor booth, logo on a step and repeat, logo on the program, 2 general admission tickets, and mentioned during radio and television interviews. Okay. All right. And I bet when you sign up, I feel like you would know the size of the space you're dealing with too. Black Espo. Come on. So yes, I feel like you actually will be set up for success. So, and then you'll actually get eyes because people actually will be there. It will not be empty. That's just my opinion. Okay, and then this is JD Entertainment presents the 27th annual Joe Douglas Old School and Blues Festival. Okay, Melody. Hold on, I'm looking for. Here's the performers: After 7, SOS Band, King George, Karen White, Sir Charles, Sunshine Anderson. Oh, Sunshine Anderson, Lavelle, Westlove, and more to come. This is Saturday, May 25th. In case you're wondering, and it's in Huntsville, Alabama. So there you go. It's in Huntsville, Alabama, y'all. So go to her stories in case you're like, what was that? Go to her stories. Then there's also the 8th annual Community Easter Egg Hunt, March 23rd. See Melody right there. Devin Keith is on here, city councilman. Yolanda Denson. Oh, she's an anchor. She's a news anchor. Memorial major sponsor, Ivory Joe Douglas. Okay. The Pride family, Barbara Upshaw, Mark Patton. And this is in Huntsville, in case y'all are able, you know, take your children to an Easter egg hunt. Wait, who makes a great couple? Who? Flower Bloom? Who you saying? Because I ain't want to put I don't want to co-sign in case I didn't mean to co-sign. Okay. Her course has 3 slots left. No experience required. No license required. Journey to Jasmine said it is an awesome class, by the way. I saw your comment. And then here's Chef Don Don. He said, "Oh, someone sent me this. Thank you." And so it's showing Chef Don Don. It says, "Good morning, Don Dons. Listen, as you all know, March is Women's History Month." Oh, no. Sorry. Melody said, "Someone sent me this." And it's Chef Don Don's post. And it says, "Good morning, Don Dons. Listen, as you all know, March is Women's History Month. With that said, we will honor a woman throughout the whole entire month of March. Our first honoree, Dr. Melody Cherie Rogers, such a go-getter and, in my opinion, a marketing genius." And she is. So they got Melody right here celebrating Women's History Month. Women are stronger together. Shout out to Chef Don Don for advocating for women as well. He is a content creator. He was here earlier, but I know he got a lot going on too. But he is on YouTube, so please go check him out. He's level-headed. He's very level-headed. I found out about him way later, but I love what I have discovered about him, so please check him out. Flower Bloom said, "I saw it. They have a great lineup." Mel and Hill Harper. Okay, girl, I thought you was saying Mel and Devin Keith. Veronica Bennett said, "Trending. First, I want to say thank you for your service and sacrifice. I hope you are emailing Melody for the Melody's 3-part series. I think it would be awesome." Oh, Veronica. You know, when it was first announced a few months ago, the trendy was like, you better. So I did. I did. I had Andre 3000's flute album playing to get my brain relaxed and going. And I sent my email from my heart, and now it's in God's hands and Melody's in her team hands. But I did at least try. So thank you for thinking of me too. So we will see. Y'all, we're at the end. Please come back and check for my uploaded videos, because YouTube is not going to tell you anything, okay? Thank you again to everybody that has been here. Please check out my store. I would greatly appreciate it. It is my own art. I will see you tonight for the watch along, and I will see you tomorrow for the recap and some other trending news. It is also technically Sketchy Saturday. I'm trying to find my new groove with Charnita's World reviews and everything. So, but I didn't forget. Toya said, "Yes, the property preservation class is wonderful and very informative." Yes. Rose said, "Hill Harper is a little too old for Mel, but very nice." Oh, Red Ann. Oh, well, hey, Red Ann. Bye until next video. Yes. Okay, I will see y'all tonight for the members. Okay, y'all. Thank you for spending time with me. Like the video on your way out. Bye.
I've been taking my time, taking all your time, taking all your